This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, and verse 6, and reads to the Holy Scriptures. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder, and with earthquake, and great noise, and storms, and tempests, and the flame devouring fire. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Wakar Kadash. Shalom to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. I say shalom to the Akim out there. And this is a sit-down lesson that I want to bring out from MSN.com, published from NBC News. And the story was by Dennis Romero, Courtney Ruggiel, and Michelle Ace Venzindo, Elizabeth Mellon, and Colin Sheely from MSN.com. From NBCNews.com, published by them 59 minutes ago. And it reads, a rare flash flood warning issued from New York as a woman dies trying to evacuate. It says federal forecasters issued a rare flash flood warning from most of New York City Sunday night as heavy rains in the Northeast caused at least one death. The warning applies to the boroughs of Manhattan, Queens, and the Bronx, and social media bulletins published in multiple languages. New York City Emergency Management warned residents in basements to seek higher ground. It says New York Governor Kathy Hochul declared a state of emergency from Orange County, 60 miles north of New York City, where a woman in her 30s was swept away by rapid waters as she sought higher grounds with her dog, according to the county executive Stephen Newhouse, if I pronounce his name right. The woman's identity was unavailable. Newshaw said that the hardest hit communities in the village of Highland Falls, where the woman died, Fort Montgomery, and West Point, first responders have received numerous reports of property damage and people trapped in vehicles. He said the town of Cornwall of the northwestern shore of the Hudson River declared a state of emergency and said in a statement travel will be restricted to emergency vehicles. A statement of the Hochul official says 13,000 utility customers in the state without power, many of those in the Hudson Valley, which includes Orange County. And that's a actual photo picture right there. It says a vehicle on the side blocks of a road Sunday in Orange County, New York City, was flipped over due to the heavy floodings and the storms and taking place in that area over in Orange County, New York. It says Fort Montgomery resident Kristen Dyroff Odell said she's outside the town, cut off from her husband and her 3 young boys without a way in. She said the National Guard was needed to restore access. It says our town is completely cut off from the rest of the world right now due to the mudslides, sinkholes, washed away roads, flooding, bricks, walls crumbling, and more. She said, I'm separated from my kids right now in Monroe at a friend's house after spending 5 hours trying multiple ways to get to Fort Montgomery. Every route was in pass. It said elsewhere water rescues were made, amending floods in Quakertown, Pennsylvania, according to the drone-based video footage from the area. Floodings were also reported in the Reading, Pennsylvania, while the National Weather Service officials that serve Washington, D.C. and Baltimore said the storms has nearly cleared their area Sunday evening, and the officials that cover the Philadelphia region warned of a possible hail and water sprouts along the New Jersey coast. Air travelers in the Northeast were likely to face delays. The LaGuardia Airport in New York said the weather has caused flights to disruption. Boston Logan International Airport listed as multiple flight delays and cancellation. And it says airports officially advised travelers to reach out to their airline to determine flight status. Amtrak said late Sunday that train service between New York and Albany has been suspended because of the weather. It says the Weather Service said in a forecast discussing that a heavy rain was being produced by the clash of the relative strong summer cold front, which is a unusual plum of tropical moisture. It said that the threat of flooding in Pennsylvania and New York on Sunday night will extend to Monday to New England. This article was originally published by NBCnews.com. Read that again. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 6, and it reads through the Holy Scriptures. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquakings, with storm and tempest and a flame devouring fire. So with that, hopefully this news article was edifying from MSN.com, from NBCnews.com, published as of yesterday, 10:55 p.m. As it says again, a rare flash flood warning issued from New York as a woman dies trying to evacuate. So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying. As I mentioned before, once again, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Wakarkadash. Shalom to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say shalom.